Alaska Mist, Coastguard Copter 6005, channel 16.
A distress call from a disabled fishing vessel echoes across the fleet.
Any other changes to your condition? Over.
It was a mechanical issue that we can't repair out here at sea. So, no, definitely no changes, just been drifting.
The 166-foot ship has lost power to its engines.
Factory teller's got something wrong with the prop or drive unit. They're dead in the water. They got no propulsion.
With no means of control, the boat is in danger of capsizing or running aground.
So yeah, we should be able to send the basket down there with no issues.
It's a tough job Coast Guard has out here. They take great risk in saving people out here. That's something that I don't think people realize.
Coast Guard, capture overhead on 2-1. Request your position if able. Weishi, copy.
Roger, position 5541.
To get the crew to safety, the Coast Guard deploys the cutter Weishi
Weishi's out, it's our 2 o'clock. Roger.
and a Jayhawk helicopter to the stricken vessel.
We are en route for stops of the effects vessel. I have visual on him. Do you think we need to put Darren down?
With how many hoists we're doing, I think we're actually managing risk by putting Darren down.
And we're opening up another seat.
Roger that.
With 11 survivors to hoist aboard and only 6 seats on the Jayhawk, swimmer Darren Hicks is lowered to the deck to minimize the risk of overloading the chopper.
Check swimmer.
Roger, have target in sight. Load checking swimmer.
Roger. Begin the hoist.
In 35-knot winds and building seas, the Coast Guard races to rescue the stranded crew
Swimmer's on deck.
before the weather shuts them down.
Basket's going down. Basket's halfway down. Basket's holding. Forward right 20. Basket's on deck. Darren's approaching. Survivors in the basket. Taking load. Basket's clear the vessel. Clear to move back left. Trail line still on deck. Basket's swinging quite a bit. Hit by some wind coming off.
As winds increase to 46 knots, the swimmer guides the rescue basket to the hovering chopper.
I have control again. Driver's halfway up. Driver's inside cabin door.
605, 1 crew member aboard.
With building weather and more survivors still stranded,
30 to 40 minutes. The remainder of the personnel on the mist over.
time is critical.
Godspeed, 6005.
Survivors out of the basket. Ready for pickup signal.
2 aboard.
Survivors inside cabin door.
3 aboard.
Baskets inside. Survivor inside cabin door.
So we got 5 of these guys aboard right now. We departed the mist in around Cold Bay for packs drop-off. We'll be back on scene for the remainder of the personnel.
05, this is Weishi. Roger.
After 3 hours and 172 miles flown,
How are we looking on 12?
Good.
the Jayhawk crew successfully hoists all the stranded crewmen to safety.
Half 1. All right, sir. Door's closed.
Thanks. 05, Roger. We'll be switching to comp stay momentarily. We'll advise you when that happens. 05 out.
As the chopper heads back to land,
Sustained a head injury. Join the retrieval.
Oh, man.
word spreads that a Coast Guard crewman has been gravely injured.
Something went wrong, and somebody ended up paying the price for it.
Petty Officer 3rd Class Travis Obendorf has suffered severe head trauma and is in critical condition.
These are just regular Joes, man. They spend your life training. Come up here and do what, most people wouldn't want to do. Nobody wants to see something like that happen.
51 miles northwest on the 155-foot Wizard.
We've had a big start on this northeast location. We put 70,000 pounds on the boat. Really nailed them through here. A miracle.
Captain Monty Colburn has been on good numbers the entire Paradise season.
It's a good spot. 40s, a few 50s.
But not all the crab has been hitting the tanks.
This time, they're not illegal pots.
18 days ago,
Rail dump.
Damn it, we've got our gear out of bounds. This is a major league catastrophic.
Monty set gear on protected grounds
It sucks.
and was forced to rail dump 50 pots full of crab.
We're getting close to having what we need.
We're still getting them, man. Finding the way.
Bad news is it's blowing 50 to 60 steady here. Big wind comes the big waves. You gotta be careful, you know, the simple fact that we've hauled a lot of gear out here for this crab. Yeah! It's starting to take its toll.
Now, as a tough season comes to an end,
What?
the Bering Sea puts up one final fight.
Watch your ass. Waves, bags, and counts. That's pretty much all I'm looking for right now. In that order. Hang on, I don't like the looks of this thing.
Money, you okay?
You okay?
Little bump on the head.
Yeah, baby! He appears to be fine. There's been some suffering out here. Always is. But they're coming. They're coming. It's gonna be soon.